joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalik, junior Justin Wright Foreman, sophomore Stafford Trueheart, and shortly Jalen Ray. Coach, an opening statement about tonight's win.
I was going to say something nice about Jalen, now that he's here. I'm still going to say something nice. Just an incredible one. Hey, by the way, do you ever think we'd be happy Justin missed a shot? So Justin missed that foul shot, did it perfectly. Staff tips it out, and Jalen knocks it down. So, you know, it's funny how those plays you work on that might never happen happens, and we were able to execute it. So, got a little lucky with the bounce of the ball, but you know, when you work hard, good things happen. Incredible win. We couldn't have been more listless in the first half. It couldn't have been. We couldn't have been. It was one of our lowest moments, the first half, and the guys really responded. I think we appealed to their pride and their integrity at halftime, among other things. And these guys decide they want to play the game the right way and play the way they can. And so we come out and pull one out.
Questions?
So how much do you guys actually work on that play?
We do situations in practice every day, so it just translated to the game. It worked.
So, I mean, you guys have had a lot of interesting games since you've been playing for Hofstra. Some agonizing defeats, but I mean, where does this rank?
This is definitely maybe like in top 5. Drexel, you know, we were down with a minute left, and he came from behind, and then this one, thanks to this incredible freshman right here, he got the job done.
Just, you know, can you guys give me an idea? It was like 2 minutes were left on the clock before you guys got out of the halftime locker room. I mean, you guys are never that late getting back out. What was happening in the locker room at halftime?
We had a few things to discuss in there, I think, right? So none of them were about dribbling or passing or shooting. It was more about, you know, respecting the game and after playing the game right now.
Okay, so I mean, let's talk about the play. When the ball comes off,
I just knew I had to tip it out, and I was hoping someone that could knock down a 3 was going to be in the perimeter, and luckily I tipped it to the right person to knock it down.
so you actually had a feel for where he was going to be?
No, I just tipped it out to the 3-point line, hoping someone was out there. He was out there.
Okay, so the ball lands in your hands. Describe how you see the defense, how you see the shot.
I see I had to have a quick shot and get it off quick because I knew they were coming fast, and luckily it came to me and I hit the shot.
Joe, when's the last time you actually saw that play work?
You know what? I don't mind sharing. We stole that play from Northeastern. They didn't make the shot, but the play worked. So, but listen, it's a desperate situation. For everything to work, everything had to happen exactly right. We had to miss the shot. We had to miss it the right way. Staff had to get a handle on the ball. You know, we had to tip it out. Somebody had to be there for the tip out, and then somebody else just to knock it down. So it's you know, it's you got to get. There's got to be some luck involved there.
How often in practice does it work?
Never.
That
I don't know if it's ever worked.
That was
in
the
practice.
first time.
It's
That was the
ever
first
worked.
time I ever.
Never.
I'm just looking at the box score. Joel Angus got a double-double, put together a good game. It seemed like Mattia had sort of been catching up to him and taking some minutes from him lately. So how do you feel about his night?
Well, we were in a desperate situation, so it wasn't just, you know, Rock's in foul trouble, right? He picks up his 4th earlier, you know, and so we actually had him in place of Hunter, and Stafford was taking Mattia's minutes. So we had a desperate team here. Jalen, Justin actually played the point, so we had a different kind of a combination out there because it was a desperate situation. So we had Staff in there at the 4, we had Joel playing the 5, and we had 3 scoring guards just, you know, trying to score.
You guys took a lot of 3-point shots in the second half. Was that by design, or was it out of desperation? I mean, you guys make about 8 in a game. You made 9 in the second half.
Well, that just goes from a transition of just working on it in practice, shooting after practice, extra work. Just, you know, design of how the teams play us. You know, if they go under a ball screen and take a shot, it just depends.
Was there more of an inclination to take a 3-point shot if it was there because you were down so much?
No, it was just whether how the defense played us. We were playing back, take a shot.
I think we actually wanted to drive it more, right?
Yeah, we wanted.
That was more of a battle cry, was to drive it more, keep attacking them, and just, you know, go one possession.
Jalen, there was a stretch there where you were sort of trading baskets and you kept hitting threes. I think you hit 3 in a row for Hofstra. As a freshman coming in, you know you have a bunch of other shooters on this team, Justin and Eli and everything. Where do you get that confidence to step up and nail those shots?
Just when you start making them early, you got confidence. Like even if you miss, you got to keep shooting because luckily you make the next one.
Shoot.
Any more questions?
Shoot. Okay, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.